Hey, I'm Dwight Hauser from Mountain Yotas. We specialize in building Toyota 4x4s, everything from simple wheels and tires all the way up to full-blown adventure rigs so you can live out of your truck. This is my 2021 TRD Pro Tacoma, and the first thing you'll notice is this insane art wrap. This was done by Pure Blind. The owner, Nick Hughes, hooks me up with art wraps for pretty much all of our shop trucks. This one's showcasing Goat Shocks. It's a brand we're launching that we've been working on for over a year. Goat Shocks, the whole brand concept is good versus evil. So in this wrap, you'll see skulls, goat heads, but you'll also see angel wings and halos. The Goat Shocks that are on this truck is the Slayer series. They are a long travel shock, double internal bypasses, and dual adjusters. One of the things you can choose at checkout on goatshocks.com is the option of getting glow-in-the-dark coilovers. And it looks insane. It looks like something you'd see in Rocket League, and people just totally freak out when they see it. I recently switched over to Alpha-equipped wheels. These guys are known for doing the carbon fiber snorkels that are amazing, and now they're changing the wheel game too. These are a 17-inch wheel. These are the X Commanders, and they come in a -18 offset, which I'm running here. Now, it's a hybrid wheel setup, so you can run it as just a plain wheel, you can run it as a true bead lock, or you can run it like these with a street lock ring. The benefit of the street lock ring is that it's gonna offer you sidewall protection, and it's gonna also protect the wheel itself. You don't see a lot of Tacomas on 38-inch tires. These are the brand new Falcon Wild Peak RT1s in a 38-1350. They don't look that big because the truck's huge and it's got that big ADV fiberglass body kit on it. But I assure you, those are 38 by 1350s. Falcon Wild Peak tires are by far our favorites here. The AT3W is really the best all-around tire for Colorado because it's fantastic in the snow. It's really good on-road. The E-rated tires feel like a C-rated tire, and they actually last for 50,000 plus miles. And not to mention the fact that they're fantastic off-road as well. A lot of the Alpha-equipped wheels offer dual valve stems, which is really convenient for airing up, airing down. You can put dump valves in them. And I've also found a whole bunch of different use cases where this is really nice. They're recessed really far back too, so your risk of damaging your valve stems while you're out on the trail is extremely low. The bumpers on my truck I'm super excited about because the very first Toyota I ever had, the first thing I bought for it was a Little Bees bumper. I wasn't even in this industry yet, that's what I chose. I think they are like the quintessential Colorado bumper company. They look really aggressive. They're extremely robust DOM tubing, and it's kind of a hybrid between mountain rock crawly stuff and also like a Baja look to it. Brian from Little Bees is a really great guy, but the products speak for themselves. They are the best bumpers on the market, in my opinion. Side note, Brian doesn't make rear bumpers for any truck. He made this custom for me. If you want Brian to start making rear bumpers for Tacomas, you should drop a comment because look at this rear bumper. I think it's the coolest one there is. If you look at the rear suspension on this truck, you'll notice it doesn't look like a normal Tacoma, and that's because of the Archive Garage ultimate rear end setup. This is a shock tower that relocates your upper shock mount right up against your bed, and it allows you to fit a 14 by 2.5 inch shock. And we also have the Archive Garage hammer hangers in there as well. And it has the cross tube that gives you a little bit more support. These hammer hangers allow your leafs to be in a better position and give you more flex. I'm running Dobinson's leafs on this truck. I really like Dobinson's because the price is great, the quality is really high, and they don't get squeaky and loud over time. They just seem to hold up really well without being annoying with the sounds they create as leafs start to age. Every light on this truck is Baja Designs, including 16 rock lights underneath, and that's all powered by a dual Garmin power switch setup from Blaze Off-Road. I got their tray holding it under the hood here, and you'll notice that this has a full throttle battery. It's by far the best battery on the market, and the battery's held down by these SDHQ billet mounts. I love this setup, it looks super clean, and you're also gonna wanna pick up the battery terminals from SDHQ through Blaze Off-Road as well. There's really only one roof rack company that we rep here at Mountain Yotas, and it's Sherpa Equipment Company. The owners there are fantastic. They're made in Berthoud, Colorado, and they are by far the strongest roof rack on the market. They also look the best too, so we'll always support Sherpa Equipment Company. The biggest change I've done to this truck that's kind of made it more functional in a lot of ways is the Super Pacific camper. We are an install partner of theirs, and really from top to bottom, the whole company is amazing. I went and toured their facility. There's not a better canopy camper system on the market. It's made from aerospace materials, and it's actually built like an airplane with rivets too, so it gives you a lot of strength, but it's also flexible so it won't break. It's the most comfortable camper I've ever been in. My favorite thing about it is the ability to go into living room mode. So the entire sleeping platform moves out of the way, which allows you to stand up in the whole space of your truck bed. And you can't do anything like this with any other canopy camper that I've seen at this price point. Another Colorado company making waves is here in Golden, Colorado, and it's Free Spirit Recreation. That's our favorite rooftop tent company around, and they made this new 270 awning. It only weighs 36 pounds and it gives you a ton of coverage. It's super easy to deploy. It's really easy to pack up when you're done too. It's the best way to get some shade or try to escape some rain while you're out on the road. The next thing I'm gonna do to this truck in the future is a ProCharger supercharger. It's basically a belt-driven turbo, a centrifugal supercharger system. We have a lot of trucks here with ProChargers, and it's really the best way for us to do forced induction on Toyotas. It's most reliable and you get the most power out of it as well. It's also the safest method of supercharging any of your Toyota vehicles. Once again, my name is Dwight. If you ever need anything for your Toyota 4x4, hit us up at Mountain Yotas. We're on I-70 in Wadsworth, and we'd be happy to help discuss your build any day of the week.